I know you've addressed this on your podcast. Do you think the Browns upgraded their overall roster from last year to this year?
I think yes. I think they did. I mean, obviously, Deshaun Watson's addition alone upgrades the roster because of how important the quarterback position is. But even if you don't factor that, you look at special teams. I think they made a full, comprehensive upgrade of that position, especially at the return position. If you look at the defense, I think you brought back Clowney. I think Perrion ends up being a pretty good player for this team. I think MJ is going to be all right for this team. And then Greg Newsome and JOK in their second year will ultimately be an upgrade for this defense because they will be allowed to float more and allowed to have more responsibility. Also, John Johnson in his second year in the system, I think that would be an upgrade for this team as well. And then you look at offensively, and a lot of people had an issue with this. Amari Cooper is an upgrade over Odell Beckham just because Amari Cooper is more available than Odell Beckham. If Odell Beckham is at his peak, yes, Odell Beckham at his peak is better than Amari Cooper at his peak. But Amari Cooper's always going to be there, right? He don't miss that many games. Odell misses a lot of games, and he's had a lot of injuries over the last couple of years. I mean, he's on his, third season-ending injury in 5 years. So that is a upgrade there with him. We'll see what happens with the other wide receivers, but I think offensive line is a push. And then the quarterback is obviously an upgrade there. And I think having David Njoku get more targets instead of Austin Hooper being there is an upgrade, right? I think you add by subtraction in that sense. So I think they have a ton of upgrades on this team. And I think they're a much better team than they were last year. And I think they're a much better structured team than they were last year.